Ever since the depths came out, it's been a source of controversy because of the rates at which you get high rarity fish. When this place was first added, the rates were much more ridiculous, but even now, after a pretty large nerf, this place is still superior to other locations in every way. This raises a question that many people have asked me. Why is this a bad thing? Why would tons of money and no reason to fish anywhere else be bad? Why would the extreme saturation of legendary and mythic fish be bad? And why is this a problem when it's so difficult to get into this area anyways? Well, I want you to ask yourself this. What makes Fish, or really any game, exciting? Like, what makes you want to keep playing it? Well, in games like Fortnite, if you get a legendary gun, you get excited and more hopeful about your chances of winning. The depths is like if Fortnite added a place where you're guaranteed to get a good gun, which pretty much defeats the purpose of a good gun. Anyways, that's kind of a weird analogy, but you can start to see the point I'm trying to make. And this also will make you wonder, why do I care if the game is easier? Isn't that just like good for everybody? And I will be explaining that throughout this video, I guess. So now we're going to look at comments that I've gotten that argue against my point. One of the most common arguments that gets brought up is that this is an end game spot and it's not easy to get into, which is why the money is so much better and the fish are so much more common. But is it really an end game spot if you can get it before you're level 20? Yeah, I've seen people that are level 19 or 18 that can get into the depths because it's not actually that hard. In fact, the comments in my video completely contradict each other because some people are arguing it's an endgame spot while other people are showing off how easy it was for them to get in. Also, the argument about the bestiary being hard to complete isn't really valid because Vertigo is the third smallest bestiary in the game. Other bestiaries could take real-life days to complete, while Vertigo can probably be done in a sitting, besides the Isonade. Also, the other two bestiaries that are smaller have extremely hard fish to catch. Another common point is that it's so easy to get mythic and legendary fish because the new rod is very expensive. But this argument completely falls apart when you think about the fact they could have just made the rod cheaper. Anyways, let's get back to why I'm even complaining about this in the first place. Think about what makes you stop playing a game. For most people, it would be the fact that you've completed the game. For example, if you play Minecraft and you get full netherite armor and then beat the ender dragon, you literally have no reason to play the game anymore unless you're like building something. Now, if we think about Fish, going from a beginner rod to the very last rod in the game because of how easy it is to grind is like beating the ender dragon in iron armor. So now you have nothing to work towards. YouTube has this automatic response feature where you can just click on something to respond to somebody's comment. And it used to be really generic things, but the AI is actually like proving my point. And even though it's a little bit creepy, it's also pretty funny. Anyways, overall this isn't like a huge problem that's gonna ruin the game. I mostly made this video just to respond to the people in the comments. And as a little bonus, I'm going to also look at some comments that didn't really make that much sense. This guy is kind of acting like my video was an email to the Fish developers. I doubt anybody developing the game even saw my video. Plus, this was a really well-known and obvious issue. This guy's kind of just complaining about the wrong things, I think. Seems a little bit lost. And this guy just straight up admitted that he hacks, I guess.
Mods, you know what to do.
I thought that said gelatinous cube.
I am stage 4 gelatinous cube.